Okay, this video is going to show you how to use Desmos to do a quadratic regression. We're going to do it two ways, standard form and vertex form. Okay, what's a quadratic regression? Regression is the process of making the equation of a graph given a set of points. Okay, so we're going to give the calculator points, and the calculator is going to give us the equation. Okay, all right, standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Vertex form, h and k is the vertex. Okay, let's write that down. Vertex is h comma k. Okay, all right, so where do you start? Start with a brand new graph. All right, let's start with standard form. So you want to say y equals, so you start with y, but guys, what I highlighted here in pink and then in green, this is critically important. So y1, okay, the subscript, if you just say y1, it'll make it a subscript because the calculator would think you would say 1y, not y1. All right, so y1 equals, but for equals, we got to use a tilde. All right, so go to the ABC button there in the corner and then go to tilde on the bottom. All right, so y1 equals, now go find the a x 1 squared plus, go find the b x 1 plus c. Okay, now when you notice it says, it comes up at the bottom here, parameters, a equals 1, b equals 1, c equals 1, that's what they're going to tell us. They're going to tell us those numbers, okay? All right, now, we need an XY chart to put those in. So you hit plus, and then you add table, okay? Now, here's what you got to notice. This says x2, y2, but we want x1, y1, okay? We used ones at the top, but now it says x2, y2. So we want 1. So you got to take the 2's out and put 1's there. Okay, it doesn't matter. You could use whatever number, but they have to match. This table has to communicate with the equation. If they don't communicate together, it's not going to work. Okay, all right. Now just to show you, I'm going to add some points here. Okay, 2, -16. Okay, now as you put every point in, it's going to bounce around. Okay, 4, 0. -2, comma, -24. It needs 3 points to seal the deal, okay? If you put a 4th point in, it'll work, but it needs 3 points to make sure. Because 2 points, it's going to guess where it's at. 3 points, it's going to lock it in. Okay, all right, so if you look up right above the graph, it says parameters, okay? A equals 1. B equals 2, C equals -24. Okay, so our equation then is 1x squared plus 2x minus 24. That's our equation, y equals. That's our equation. So when the homework says write the equation, you just wrote the equation. Desmos just did that for you. Okay, now you could redo this work every single time, okay, or you could save it. Okay, so up at the top, if Desmos is bigger, it's, the green box up here, sign up. I already have an account, so I'm going to hit log in. Guys, use your Bremen email. It is a Google, okay? So, make sure that you're in the Bremen one. Make sure you're in the Bremen one for everything, okay? Mine's already in there, so I already have an account. All right, I'm going to go, I'm going to call it standard regression, okay? You want to call it standard because there's going to be 2. How would I spell that correctly? Okay. Standard regression. Now, if you want to change the points to do, that's homework number 1. How do you do homework number 2? Just erase these points and put new points in. Okay. 5, whatever. Okay. Just whatever you need. Okay. All right. Now, don't erase that. Don't erase that. Go to new blank graph. All right. Now let's do the vertex form. Okay. So it's kind of the same thing, but different. I'm going to use y2 now just to be different from y1. Okay, y2 tilde. Okay, I'm doing this green line here on the left. Okay, a parentheses x minus h, close the parentheses squared. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like y2, you need x2. Okay, so x2 minus h squared plus k. All right, and again, you're going to plug the x and the y in, and the calculator, the Desmos, is going to give you the a, the h, and the k. Okay, the a, the h, and the k. All right, so now go underneath it, add table. All right, now again, I have x2 and y2, so you got to have x2 and y2. If they don't communicate together, that's the problem. Okay, so kids all the time say, you know, mine's not working. Somewhere there's an error. Okay, so that's why I made the video, so you can be super careful. Okay, I'm going to put those same points in. Okay, now the equation is going to look different. The graph's going to look the same, but the equation is going to look different because this is going to be in vertex form. Okay. All right. Equation's the same. All right, now this says a equals 1, h is negative 1, k is negative 25. Okay. So 1 parentheses x minus negative 1 squared plus negative 25. All right. So y equals x plus 1 squared minus 25. Okay. If you want to change the numbers, again, just go to the chart, delete. Okay.